Okay, now let's get into the hardware installation part and see which items need metal fittings. First, let's look at our bracelet, which uses an S-hook. Next is our keychain fob. This one requires a buckle and a key ring, so we'll install the key ring first before the buckle, in that order. Similarly, for another key ring, we also start with the key ring, then follow up with the buckle. The same method applies here. For leather pieces, you'll need to sew the edges first before installing the key ring and buckle. Now, take the wallet for example. It needs to have its metal fitting installed first because it will be obstructed if done after sewing. The 4-in-1 snap used on this wallet is identical to the one on our bracelet, so the installation process is the same. Notice that the round part goes on top while the bottom part is closed underneath. They connect like this. Pay attention to the installation method, as I only demonstrate one tool at a time. For bracelets, sewing before hardware installation is also fine. For leather pieces with engravings, engrave and die them first, then install the hardware if necessary. If it can be sewn first, do the sewing, then install the hardware. Lastly, for earrings, we also engrave and die first before installing the hardware. The hardware includes an ear hook and an open jump ring, which come as a set. Let me show you the tools we use. This is the S-hook for the bracelet, and this is the key ring used on 3 keys. These are the installation tools for our bracelet and card holder. These two are a set for earrings. This is the buckle used on 3 card holders. And these 4 are the 4-in-1 snaps for our card holder and bracelet. Alright, let's start. We'll begin with the bracelet. Look at this S-hook on the bracelet, there's a gap underneath. We insert this gap into the hole, completing one side. Then put it on your wrist and install the other side of the S-hook by clicking it into the groove underneath. Our bracelet is now complete, and the S-hook is installed. Now, let's talk about the key ring installation. Take this key ring for example, shaped like this. When installing, first fold this part down, and this part up, placing this piece in the middle. Before closing the top part, remember to add the key ring. Then install the buckle with the grooved side facing back and the smooth side facing front. After placing the front part, put the grooved side in the middle and gently rotate it until it's tight. There, the key ring and buckle are installed. For the next two items, the order can be reversed, installing hardware first, then sewing. I'll explain the final sewing steps later. Here's how to install them. First, take the leather piece that needs the snap, then get the snap and the installation tools. We need to connect them like this. The flat base snap and the upper part go together. Start by inserting the upper part into the pre-punched hole. Cover it with the base, place the smooth side down, and position the snap tool in the center. Use a wooden hammer to secure it firmly so it doesn't rotate. It's now fixed. For the other end, insert the upper part from the bottom through the leather and place the base on top. Flip the tool to the pointed side because the bottom has a hole. Place the bottom piece on the base and use the installation rod with the wooden hammer to secure it tightly. There, the 4-in-1 snap is installed. You can test if it latches properly. It should be secure. For the card holder, install the hardware first before sewing. For the bracelet, you can also install the hardware first and sew last. Finally, let's install the earring components, connecting the open jump ring to the ear hook. First, open the jump ring, insert the leather piece, add the ear hook, and close the jump ring. There, the earring is complete.